Welcome to another live stream of Roll Up a Power. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Tap in, tap the fuck in. We here on the day, Mr. Roll Up. Hey man, look, little dirt for old business. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Well, what's going on with dirt? His close homeboy, OTF Vonnie, is looking real suspect right about now. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Hey, this is something y'all gotta understand, man. With this hood shit, every crew, it got somebody that will tell on you. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap the fuck in. Man, it ain't looking good, man. That's all I can tell you. It ain't looking good. And if this right here, what I'm about to present to y'all, if this is the truth, it ain't gonna be nothing that dirt can do. Tap in, tap the fuck in. This already ain't looking good for the boy anyway. They got more than a lot of evidence on him as is. But now he got a bigger problem going on. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Every crew, man. Every crew got that one. And this right here is exposing that one out of his crew. Tap in, tap the fuck in. All right, let's get it, man. So look, I'm gonna play y'all this video. This is from Trenches News. You know what I'm saying? When I did the video to this, people was, giving me backlash talking about Trenches is snitch and all of that shit. Or you know what? We gonna get in all of that. But right now, check out this video.
Trail Sanders, life insurance agent. I use them, man. Make sure y'all get in tune with them. All right, y'all. I got one story for y'all tonight. We talking about Lil Durk, and we talking about his affiliate OTF Vonnie has been accused of snitching on him by OTF D-Thang affiliate, his best friend Nut. Make sure y'all smash that like button so this video can get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook, Market, Zoo, hook it up. All right, so we talking about Lil Durk. We talking about OTF Vonnie and a murder for hire, man. Now, Lil Durk is currently in LA fighting a murder for hire case with OTF Vonnie, OTF Didi, OTF Boogie, Flocka, and a guy named Brown Eyes. They've been accused of killing Quando Rondo, cousin Lil Pap, and they was rapping about it and all that good shit, man. Now, OTF Vonnie was being accused of flying on a plane with Lil Durk. He's been accused of getting off the plane with Lil Durk and then buying the guns, buying the cars, and making the payments, man. Well, today I look on the page and we see, I just woke up, man, and I see that it's a Nut, which is D-Thang best friend. I always was with D-Thang. You know what I'm talking about? Lil Durk, big homie. They was getting money when Lil Durk was, they older than Lil Durk. So this guy put up a picture that Vonnie was in on his Instagram page with 45,000 followers, and he put a red over Vonnie page. Now everybody else's face is clear. Vonnie has the red over his head. Now, Lil Durk, I told y'all, man, and I stressed this, Lil Durk ain't never supposed to be in this situation, man. He's never supposed to be talking to these guys with all that money about no murders and robberies or none of that. But he did, man. They saying that OTF Didi also paid for the murder, and he flew the guys out and paid the guys to fly to Chicago. They were saying that Lil Durk, he was part of the murder for hire, that he paid for it, but then they had switched it up once Drew Fenlon ran his mouth and was talking about a lyric. They said, no, Lil Durk ain't paid for it. He orchestrated it, though. Lil Durk got the call from a guy from California, which is number 4, and he told Vonnie them and got the wheels rolling, according to the kids. Now, Lil Durk is tied to another murder for hire in Chicago. We're going to see how that go, because the guy went in the cell with an informant, and the feds went in the cell with him, and he told everything. He told them everything from how it started, who was involved, and the ending. So we'll see how that work out. But Lil Durk fighting this case in California, man, it ain't looking good now. If what Nut's saying is true, and this is the OTFD thing, he OTF for sure. He was OTF before all these guys. This guy Nut. So if he's saying that Vonnie told, man, Lil Durk has serious problems and it's over with, man. Drew might as well, you know what I'm talking about, go ahead and tell Lil Durk the truth, man. But it is saying that Vonnie is telling, man, Vonnie played a big vital role in this. So if he say that Lil Durk did anything, you can guarantee that Lil Durk is going down for it, because a person who not only was on the plane with Lil Durk, but be around Lil Durk in all the videos, and they saying that they got him on camera paying for the murder cars, passing out the murder weapons. Now, how they knew that Vonnie paid for the weapons, that's another story that we got to find out about. How did they know that he paid for a weapon? And then they saying that one of them trafficked a firearm. So did Vonnie traffic a firearm on the plane with Lil Durk and gave it to the one guy who got charged with the firearm? Because they saying that he crossed state lines with it. You know, I know he ain't get on no plane with it. Only way you can get on the plane is on a private plane, and that would be Durk and Vonnie. What they saying is have drove with a gun, man. So I don't know, man, but it's definitely looking bad now. If the people who is green, who say that, man, oh, Lil Durk gonna beat it, hey, you better go and check out OTFD thing, best friend page, man. He got it on there, and it's a page, it's a photo with D thing kids in there and everything, bro. So I don't know, man. But yeah, it look like it's over with for Lil Durk, man. I keep y'all really updated on it. Like I said, Lil Durk ain't never supposed to be, name ain't never supposed to be in nothing like this, because Lil Durk made it out. It's safe to say that he been made it out. He made it out before a lot of people made it out, you know. And he just chose to involve himself, try to be the man, try to prove that he a gangster, he a gang leader with his millions, man. And now he finna pay for it for the rest of his life. And the karma, you know, not helping out O Block. O Block feel like he was supposed to help them out, as if he helped them hanging. Now, I got proof of that because O Block brought his name up. The lawyers brought Lil Durk up and his group, OTF. They said, well, are you investigating OTF? So they brought Lil Durk up. Maybe if Lil Durk would have helped them with a little bit of commissary or something, they could have, you know, the lawyers wouldn't have brought him up. But in order for a lawyer to bring your name up, you have to say it. Hey, make sure y'all get life insurance though, man.
All right. Well, y'all heard that, right? All right. So, OTF Vonnie is looking real suspect right now. They saying that he took a plea deal. They saying that he took this plea deal back in November. This ain't nothing new. He been took this plea deal. Why is it now that the guy Nut, which is Dirt Big Homie, why is that he just now coming out saying something? Who knows? But they said that OTF Vonnie took this plea deal back in November. They got locked up back in like what, like October or something like that. So he instantly took that plea deal. Now, this can very much be true. It happened all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now with the guy OTF Vonnie, he is known as the accountant of OTF. He handled the money, booked the flights, the trips. You know what I'm saying? He set all that shit up. That's what he do. Well, when they got caught up on this case, what they do? They went to him because he the one that handled every fucking thing. They got him on video, you know, paying for the shit, the murder weapons, the mask, all of that shit. It's nothing he can do. He can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? So of course they showed him all of that shit when they had him in the interrogation room and all of that. And the nigga said, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna have to take a plea. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm gonna have to cop out to some shit. Because if I don't, I'm gonna go down for life with the rest of these guys. Another thing, the way how the feds play it is, they look at Vonnie like, you know what? Yeah, you ain't about that. We know you ain't did it, but we know Dirt did it. So everything that you know about Dirt, everything that he did, tell us. Let us know what he did. If you tell us what he did, we'll give you a plea deal. That's how that shit works. That's how people get these plea deals. You know what I'm saying? Who we talked about? We talking about Dirk. We talking about OTF Vonnie, which is a part of OTF. Word on the street is that Vonnie took a plea deal. And if you take a plea deal, that means you had to tell your involvement with the case and you had to speak on everybody else that was involved in the case. So you got to incorporate everybody in on a case if you took a plea deal. Now, let me bag this up. Let me tell y'all a little something about me, how I know about this type of shit, right? I done been to jail 100 times. You know what I'm saying? I done been in jail for driving on suspended 100 times. That's what I always was getting in trouble for, right? When I get locked up for it, hold on, grab my drink. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I get locked up, right? Yes, I'm American. Whenever I get locked up, right, they offer me a plea deal, right? For my case, for driving on suspended. They offer me a plea deal. The plea deal will be, all right, admit that you guilty and we'll give you 5 days in jail. You know what I'm saying? Just say that'd be a plea deal that the lawyer will come at you with. So I get locked up today on the driving on suspended. I see my lawyer tomorrow, or I see a judge. Matter of fact, I see the judge first. You see the judge, you get a rain, right? You get a rain, all of that shit. Basically, they set you up another court date, right? After that, the lawyer comes see you. The lawyer come at you with a plea deal. Your lawyer, you come to your cell with a plea deal and say, hey, look, this is what we can do. You serve 5 days in jail with 3 days already credited. You would be out in 2 days. Won't go on your record, blah, blah, blah. You just do this jail time and you get out. And jail give you good time. You might be out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So your lawyer will come at you with a plea like that. And you'll be like, yeah, you know what? All right, fuck it. I got caught in the car. I went to jail. It ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying? So you take the plea deal, right? Let me say this too. Every time I ever went to jail, I never had no co-defendant or nothing. So I never told on nobody or nothing. All my plea deals was me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you could accept the plea deal, you sign it and all that shit. Now the lawyer is supposed to go take it back to the courts and present this plea deal, with the courts. And it's up to the judge to accept the deal or not. Well, it's been times I didn't went to court and the judge didn't accept the plea deal. You know what I'm saying? Just because they present you with a plea deal, that don't necessarily mean that the courts have to accept it. That plea deal is a deal made in between the prosecution and the lawyer. The prosecutor and the lawyer come up with a deal, and then they come present it to you, the defendant. If you decide to take it, then they take it to court, take it to the judge, and say, "Hey, instead of you, hitting them with a lot of time or keep dragging this case on, why don't we just settle this right now? The defendant, he wants to plead guilty. This is the deal that we gave him. Do you honor it?" Sometimes the judge will honor the plea deal and say, "Okay, fine, boom, we can roll with it." Sometimes the judge will honor the plea deal and it still give you more time than you was expected to do on the plea deal. So plea deals is not 100%. It's like an 80%. Like this is what's gonna happen more than likely if you decide to admit to your role in this case. So okay, I take the shit. I go to court because I got caught in the car. Like I can't, digress that shit. It is what it is. I go to court. By the time I get to court, the judge accept my plea deal and to say, you know what? Instead of you going to jail for the next couple of days, personal bond, let you out right now. It's all up to the judge. You know what I'm saying? So even if you do accept the plea deal, just to say, like with this Vonnie situation, I'm kind of cooperating. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, like with this Vonnie situation, if he decided to take a plea deal, just say they said, all right, you tell us everything. Your plea deal will be 10 years. You know what I'm saying? By the time he go to court and get sentenced, the judge can say, you know what? I don't even want you to do the 10 years. You can get out right now. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Or the judge can say, nah, 10 years ain't enough for your crime. I want you to do 30 years. Boom. You know what I'm saying? After you done signed the plea deal, after you done snitched, after you done got on the stand, you told everything, all of that, the judge still can turn around and say, hey, well, I don't think that's enough time for your crime. Bam. And still smoke your ass. A lot of people didn't got smoked like that. You know what I'm saying? So with a plea deal, it's not 100% guaranteed that whatever it is that they offered him, it's not 100% guaranteed that he would get that. But more than likely, that's the type of situation he in. So it's a good chance that he did take this plea deal because they offer plea deals in jail all the time. And especially when it's an organized crime type of situation, hell yeah. They offer deals all the time to them because they know at least one guy out their crew. If it's four or more of them, they know at least one of them is going to tell. You know what I'm saying? So they weed them out, figure out which one going to tell, offer them a plea deal. Hey, we know you ain't the one that's cut like that, but the one that is cut like that, give them up. We'll let you out. Motherfuckers jump right on it. Hell yeah. Psh, gonna let me out? Hey, look, I don't want nothing else to do with these guys. I'm about to get away from them. I'm gonna start my life over. I'm about to have kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a good job. I'm done with these guys. That's how this gang banging shit work. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys, they jump right on it. The feds, the state, whoever, come at them with a deal. Hey, look, if you tell on everybody else, we'll let you go. Y'all remember the XXX situation? The boy, he told on his whole crew. He made it seem like he got bullied to be there. Like he didn't want to have nothing to do with it. They made him be there and you know what I'm saying, all type of shit. Like he got on the stand and told it all, you know what I'm saying, for that plea deal. And luckily in his case, the plea deal worked out for him and they let him go. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it don't always work like that. It don't. Sometimes they fry them niggas too. Like, so what? You still was there. You still was a part of this shit. Yeah, you told and everything, but yeah, you still was in on it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm just saying, man, if this shit is true, what they saying about the guy Vonnie, you know what I'm saying? Dirt done for. He done for tenfold. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, because Vonnie is too close to the situation. You know what I'm saying? He really is in the center of that OTF shit. You know what I'm saying? And they saying he the one that paid for the weapons, the mask, and all that shit. If they was able to show him all of that in court or in the interrogation room, hell yeah. He said, you know what? Give me that plea deal. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, give me that cop. Give me that. Fuck that. Yeah, I need to get up out of here. Nah, the part about it that got me decided that I wanted to say something about this because I don't do all that internet gossip shit. What made me decide to go ahead and say something about this situation was the fact that the guy Nut had spoke up and said something, you know what I'm saying, and put that picture up of all of them. And if you see the picture before Nut put the rat emoji over Vonnie, it was Vonnie right there in that picture. And he put a big ass rat emoji over him. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from Dirt homeboy, you know what I'm saying? One of his main mans. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna post some shit like that, come on, man. One of they close guys like that, you know what I'm saying, is up here saying yeah, this dude is a snitch. And he putting it on the internet. He put a big ass rat emoji over you. It's a good damn near 10 guys in that picture. He only got that rat emoji over one person. You know what I'm saying? And this is Dirk Mans. Like, this ain't just a nigga that hung around them, just one of the members or nothing like that. Like, nah, this Dirk Mans. It's videos of them two interacting. Nut and Dirk interacting all the time. Like, they mans for real. You know what I'm saying? And he posted that picture with him, Dirk, all of them in it. Vonnie, all of that shit. And he put a red emoji over Vonnie. What that mean? What does that mean? He telling. Now all of a sudden this plea deal dropped. So what I'm thinking is the family, the Dirk close family members or whatever, they probably just not getting, a hold of that paperwork. And they probably went ahead and put it out there on the internet. Like, yeah, this nigga snitch. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing with the feds, man. I've been saying this since I first started getting on this whole Dirk case. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this, man. When the feds come get you, they got you. You know what I'm saying? They probably already had Vonnie talking before all of this shit even went down. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man. Like, but when the feds come get you, they got you. And that's what's going on with Dirk right now. He is looking bad for him, man. It's looking bad. I'm not in court. I'm not no lawyer. I'm not no prosecutor. I ain't no judge. I ain't no counsel. None of that shit. I'm just a street nigga that's just giving y'all my thoughts. This situation, if this is how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how that shit is. You know what I'm saying? And if this is true, what they saying that Vonnie is about to take a plea deal, it's a wrap. And it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Because it's getting real close to their trial. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden a plea deal hit the table. You ain't even hear the feds offering them no plea deals. You know what I'm saying? But they saying that Vonnie took a damn plea deal. If that's the case, then the feds didn't have to come with no plea deals to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? If the dog already told off the rip, y'all niggas done. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why they haven't got no plea deals. Maybe that's why they don't have no bond. Maybe why. They've been told on from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It been over with for them since the beginning, man. I'll let y'all know how this shit go, man. But if that's the case, yeah, it's about to be a sad situation, man. It's gonna be one of his own homeboys that's gonna throw the dirt on top of him. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of his own homeboys. And that's how this street shit go. You know what I'm saying? That's the craziest part about it. That's how this street shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas from my hood, straight killers. You know what I'm saying? Straight motherfucking killers. And them niggas got caught on some shit. And then boom, they was right back on the street. You know what I'm saying? And we like, man, how the fuck he got off that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew dog was wiping them niggas' noses. You know what I'm saying? He was on that and he got caught. He got caught and got right out. You like, how the fuck dog get out? You know what I'm saying? He right back in the hood. He in the cars and shit with the homie, riding around throwing up gangs. Blah, blah. We like, that nigga just got booked on that murder. How the fuck did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Nigga was telling the whole time. And the killers that he was hanging with, them niggas knew he told. You know what I'm saying? They knew he told. But since he was a prominent killer, they let that shit slide. They act like it didn't even happen. You know what I'm saying? When me and my homies, we like, and it wasn't just one nigga, it was multiple. We literally, I know about 3 killers from my hood that got knocked on murders and got right out. And they was right back with the killers and all of that shit. And everybody like, how the fuck them niggas get out? You know what I'm saying? But all along, them niggas was telling. They was taking plea deals and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? One to get out, another one to go in. They was trading faces. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit get deep. That shit get real deep. You know what I'm saying? Man, I know a nigga from my hood. I ain't gonna lie. This was back in like what year was that? That was like '08, '09. We was young niggas, you know what I'm saying? We like 18, 19 at the time, right? It was these two guys. They brothers. You know what I'm saying? They look alike. One of them, a straight killer. You know what I'm saying? Does shit off. Other one, pretty boy type of nigga, get all the hoes. That's his thing. You know what I'm saying? The killer nigga dusted the nigga off, right? Dusted that nigga, right? The brother got blamed for the murder. You know what I'm saying? Some witnesses that was there said that it was the brother, the pretty boy nigga that, be fucking with the hoes. The witnesses there said it was him. Cause everybody in the hood knew the brothers, you know what I'm saying? But the witness that was there said that it was the brother that did the shit, right? So the brother locked up. Of course, he ain't gonna tell on his brother, you know what I'm saying? So he just in that bitch. I don't know shit, blah, 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 right? Later on, come to find out, the police come to the brother while he in jail. They tell him, they like, hey, look, we know it wasn't you. We know it's your brother. But you got to give him up. You got to get on the stand. You got to tell on him. The brother said, I ain't doing that. I ain't telling on my brother. I don't know shit. So they said, all right, he goes 17 years. Wow. They gave him 17 years for his brother crying. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when he did all that time, he's still serving that time, right? With that being said, the actual killer that actually did the dusting, that nigga got to live his life for them 17 years. He out here free doing his thing. He ain't take the weight off his brother, nothing. He just said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The killer nigga, this nigga got caught up on the case. In between the time the brother serving the case for his case, the killer ended up catching the case and had to do some time as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have just took your brother time. That was the case. But that's how this street shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? So now both of them gone doing time. You know what I'm saying? For one person. It was one person that was committing these crimes. They got two people not. You know what I'm saying? On a long ass time. That's how this street shit work. You know what I'm saying? That's how it work. Your own brother make you do your time on your own. You know what I'm saying? When he the one that committed the crime, he's supposed to step in and say, "Nah, this is my brother, man. You can't do my time for me. Get up out of here." Especially when the system know that it wasn't the brother that did this shit. You know what I'm saying? The system know it was you, but they need him to cooperate against you, basically, or you just come turn yourself in and admit to what you did. That's how the situation was. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he wasn't gonna stand on that. He let his brother do his time for him, and he let his brother do his time for him. He still turned around and caught a case. You know what I'm saying? At least if you was gonna have your brother do your time for you, at least change your life. You know, take up a trade, make some money. Support your brother while he gone. Put up a bag for him when he get out. Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? That's how you would think this street shit work. Not at all. That nigga was still out here on that tip and got caught up. You know what I'm saying? And got some time. He got a lot of time, actually. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna speak on his time. That nigga got time too. You know? Retarded, man. You know? So, to all the youth out there, man, just give up the gang banging shit. I know it seemed fun hanging with the homies, throwing up signs and all that. But this gonna be the end result, man. Either one of y'all gonna get smoked or your homies gonna tell. Or both. You know what I'm saying? That's all there's to this street shit. Y'all gonna go out there and do all this sliding, and y'all gonna get booked one day. And it's gonna be the nigga in your crew that you thought would have never said shit, gonna be the one that's gonna take that plea deal. And when they take that plea deal, they have to admit to their involvement in the crime and everybody else that was in on it. They have to. That's how a plea agreement works when you have co-defendants. You have to tell on yourself and everybody else that was involved. That's the only way you're going to get that plea deal. So if Vonnie really did accept this plea deal, guess what? He got to tell on Brown Eyes, Flocka, um, Boogie, Didi, Lil Durk. He got to tell on all of them. Before I end this, right? Let me say this. The worst part of all of this shit, this y'all remember I didn't came, said the end of gang banging, and I said why all this shit was over with. Well, let me corroborate that with this, right? Them niggas did all of that. They went and slid and all of that shit for Vine, right? They went and did all of that, right? They ain't even hit their target. They hit the wrong nigga. You know what I'm saying? They hit Lil Pop. They target was Quando Rondo. You got Quando and Tim. That's their targets. They hit neither one. They hit a whole nother nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst part of all of this shit. They didn't even hit their target. And they about to do the rest of their life in jail. Niggas taking pleas, motherfuckers turning on each other. You know what I'm saying? This nigga about to lose all his money, all his royalties, everything he worked hard for is about to go down the drain. All because they hit the wrong target. Well, not because they hit the wrong target, but they hit the wrong target and doing what they did. Real gangsters, the way how real gangsters would have did this shit, let me go ahead, let me cook. The way how real gangsters would have handled that situation, they would have sent somebody across the street to walk past that car and look at that guy and make sure that was him. Like, oh, nah, that ain't Rondo. Nah, that ain't Tim. You know what I'm saying? It happened at a gas station. This is a public place. So they could have sent one of the homies to walk across the street to make sure that that was their target. They did. These scary niggas pulled up and just got to shooting. It's the end of game banging, man. Real game bangers would have got up on their target and made sure it was their target. They would have made sure that, you know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't do that. Them niggas just say, oh, that's the car. Yup. Bruh. Killed the wrong nigga, man. Now y'all targets. Both of them. Both of y'all targets is out here. Well, one of them in jail. He only got a couple of years, and he be out. Quando Rondo would be out in like another year or two. You know what I'm saying? He'd be right back out here. But y'all niggas, y'all ain't never getting out. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all through. Y'all through. And y'all other target, Lil Tim, he's still free as a bird. Nigga living his life. I just seen him on the 20 versus 1. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga in interviews and all type of shit. The end of game banging, man. So all these niggas that be on these videos throwing up signs, talking crazy, got 100 niggas with them with ski masks on, all that shit. These niggas goofies, man. They can't even hit their fucking target. And with them not being able to hit their target, it's gonna cause them a lifetime of pain. Cause as of right now, it sounds like one of the homies taking a plea deal. And if that's the case, man, it's a wrap for them boys. It's been another live stream of Roll Over Poet. So get your blunts raw and your drink poured.